So how important is humor in raising kids? Well, I think it's critically important that you laugh at yourself. Like, you have to be able to laugh at yourself. Raising kids is so hard. Like, there's no manual about it. There's nobody that says, this is 1, 2, 3, what you do. So if you don't have the ability to laugh at yourself a little bit, it's going to be a tough journey raising kids. But it's also important for your kids to laugh. And do you know who it's the most important for them to laugh at? You. Because it makes you more real, it makes you more vulnerable, it makes you more relatable as their mom or their dad. And I have to tell you, it's not real hard for me to get the kids to laugh at me because I just do things that are laughable, but I laugh with them. I actually encourage them to poke fun at me from time to time. Maybe it's a saying that I got from my grandpa or my father, or my dad was famous for saying, "Oh, that guy's as busy as a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest." Now, that's funny when you say it and your kids are like, "Where did that come from?" And you laugh at it, or how you pronounce certain words. We did family meetings, and my wife and I would always try to start off with something funny that happened to us that week, not so we could tell a joke, but so that we could be more relatable and they would laugh at us, because usually what we were talking about is something silly that we did, something funny because we made a mistake or we messed something up, or it was an embarrassing moment that we had. And then as we got older and I developed a little more of this gray here and gray here, and so did my wife, we started realizing how much fun it is to actually create some of this humor with our kids. I'm standing at one of our favorite places on earth. I'm standing right here on Sunset Point. Now, this is Sunset Point and it's on Sunset Lake. So this happens to be on our property, and we fell in love with this property all over again during the crazy quarantine days and years where my wife and I were watching sunsets on this very point every single night. And it's interesting because we've had this body of water for nearly 2 decades, but we never named it. And so we didn't name it, and it just came to us one night. This is Sunset Lake, and this is Sunset Point. So you're probably asking, where's the humor come in? Well, it happens to be that right in front of me is a field, and that field happens to be shaped in a heart. So right at the end of the heart, or right on one of the humps of the heart, is right where we're standing here on Sunset Point. So we were looking at the field in an overhead view, and we said, gosh, that's Love Field. Well, those of you that know, Dallas Airport is Love Field. But then we started talking about how cool would it be to have a little cabin over here on Love Field at Sunset Point on Sunset Lake. And of course, what better name for that than the Love Shack? Oh my gosh, the kids were laughing at us and somewhat blushing a little bit, as all kids should be, as their parents are talking about loving them and being in love with each other. And so naming these things, we knew was going to get a laughter and an ooh and an ah. And so now we're taking it to the next level. We saw some bunny rabbits on the path that we used to get over here. And so guess what? That's now called Cottontail Lane. We have 2 eagles that like to land over here. And guess what? That's now the Eagle's Nest. And so we've come up with these really kind of fun names so that we can have fun and we can tease our kids, but also so that our kids can tease us, because every time we say those names, we know what kind of reaction we're going to get. And so that's why we say them, and we say them with affection, because it is so important that you have humor in your family, that you're not afraid to laugh at yourself, and that you're not afraid to laugh at each other. Hey, this whole thing called family, it's tough. The journey to raising kids, even tougher. So give yourself a break, laugh a little. It's worth it, and it'll make the journey so much more enjoyable.